Hey guys, we need to talk about what I think is a recent, severely underappreciated dinosaur game arc that has like brought itself back from the dustbin of Steam history. So if that interests you, then just keep watching. All right, guys, I'll preference this with saying I've been a Prehistoric Kingdom fan since way back in the day. Like even back when Jonty and a bunch of those guys thought that Prehistoric Kingdom would never even release, like it wasn't going to be a real finished game that would ever make it to Steam. I always had faith in Prehistoric Kingdom. When it come out, it was fun. It was a little goofy. It wasn't what we were kind of expecting from, coming from the Planet Zoo, Planet Coaster background and wanting this to be one of those rare exceptions that kind of pulls us away from Frontier and, really gets us into that, creative management sim mode like we were in Planet Zoo. And that was the only problem. It never really got to that point. Just the way the controls were, they always just made it a little too wonky. Not like Park Beyond wonky, where you can't customize anything. But it was wonky. What I could build in Planet Zoo in 5 minutes may take me 30 minutes in Prehistoric Kingdom. They never could get quite to that point where we were like, guys, we need the Z key, we need the X key, we need the shift key. A lot of that stuff came, but they never quite made it that full Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo package to where we could one-to-one just bounce off each other and build like we needed to. But still, it was a fun decorating game to me. The animations to the dinosaurs were pretty cool. The models were cool. But to me, it was a 3D modeler. I never had any big aspirations to make, a full-on park or full-on zoo that was going to take months and months. It never really got to that point with Prehistoric Kingdom, just because of the controls and all of that, they continued to stay wonky. Well, still, like I said, continued on with it. And then one update, may have been 6-7 months ago, they decided to change the rocks. Like they totally took out their gorgeous rocks that they had. And a lot of people, we still make they'll still make fun of me nowadays complaining about what Prehistoric Kingdom did to the rocks. To what they essentially did it because it helped with textures, as far as expanding and contracting the rocks. And I guess it just, as far as the engine goes and their gameplay, changing the rocks the way they did made it easier on textures, to do what they wanted to do in the future of the game. Well, the rocks is about really that decorating arm of Prehistoric Kingdom with the rocks and the landscaping, like freedom and decorating that I would do in the game come to a crashing halt. The rocks were hideous. They looked like rocks from a PlayStation 1. I told them that. Like one of the lead programmers, Mal, I was buddies with him for probably 1.5 years, almost 2 years. Unfollowed me on Twitter, doesn't have anything to do with me, ever again. So that was kind of weird. And I just I left their Discord. I was like, this game is, I wasn't really playing it much leading up to that, but it did give me some, landscaping creative outlet that Planet Zoo couldn't provide, with the style of rock and the scaling. Remember, Prehistoric Kingdom has scaling. Planet Zoo, Planet Coaster, the Planet Universe does not have scaling. There are some modders working on some pretty interesting stuff in regards to Planet Zoo scaling, but I haven't seen anything concrete in a while about that, or that's something that's coming to the Nexus, the open public, I don't believe. But anyway, so when they did that, I was like, man, you all literally have taken the reason I cover this game and enjoy it and play it, I'm out. And so I did. I abandoned it. Like Simply Savannah, she would ask me like, "Dude, you got to come back in. These animals, they're getting really, they're really working on these animations, and this stuff looks great." And I'm like, "Bro, if I can't decorate with these trash, weird decision PlayStation 1 rocks, like I'm not, you guys know me, even as far as Planet Zoo goes, I'm not really in it for the animals. I'm in it for the decorating, the scenery, building those immersive experiences, and I'm not jumping back in with that. Like the rocks are too important to what I bring to the table. I don't have anything for me. I'm just, whatever, I'm done. And I would look up on Steam database and stuff just to see what the numbers were on Prehistoric Kingdom, and they were usually pretty low, usually in the hundreds, 167. I would check it on a Saturday, 167, 200 people playing. Compare that to like, something comparable, Planet Zoo, where you typically have like 4,000 or 5,000 people playing on the weekends. And that was until about 2 months ago. Savannah sent me another note and said, "Dude, I know you're not playing Prehistoric Kingdom anymore, but they've changed the rocks. They've given us new rocks with moss and desert rocks and snow rocks. You gotta come back in and try it out. Just come back in and just tell us what you think of the rocks." And lo and behold, the rocks look freaking awesome. Like they have done a 180 on the rocks. They are not the PS1 rocks anymore. They have definitely 100% gave us a satisfactory rock set to play with and design with now. I have got no qualms about the rocks as far as the rocks go. And Prehistoric Kingdom, me and that relationship, that's dead. Like I am 100% back on board. And then on top of that, I've kind of been getting my feet wet a little bit, jumping back into the game. A couple days ago, they hit us with update 9 that's coming out on December 16th. And it is like one of the most consequential, awesome Prehistoric Kingdom trailers that I think they have ever put out. Update 9 is going to introduce swimming. We've got 4 new animals coming, not to mention, for all you Spino fans out there, the Spinosaurus is making its way to the game. Other animals are actually going to get the swimming animation. If they fall in water or if they go out deep enough, even the Tyrannosaur is going to be out there. It's got a swimming animation. They are going to have just the navigation tools for the animals will be improved. Also, the guest navigation tools are going to be they're being worked on. Smoother pathfinding, faster pathfinding. One of the updates even says they've actually created a custom algorithm and a filtering system that offers a 3x boost in performance whenever an animal or a guest decides where and how to get to a destination. So I'm here to tell you, if you haven't given Prehistoric Kingdom a try in a while, this team seems like it's firing on all cylinders again. So no matter what's kind of happened between me and them in the past, and what I thought was not a good decision for the game, and what they knew that they had to do to further progress the game, that's all. I say put that behind you and try to give this another try. I think, looking back at it, it might have been one of those things where they had to do it to prepare for things like this. And, even I might have been a little short-sighted back in the day, and maybe a little, yeah, I want to say maybe a little, what's the right word for it? Selfish, I guess, in why did they have to change those rocks. But looking at the bigger picture, if it's gotten to them where we are now, I would say it's worth it. I'd say maybe it lost a few people along the way over those few months that was like that, but now I think they're definitely they've caught their groove. They are rocking and rolling. And yeah, swimming. The update says get ready to watch your animals splish and splash their way around update 9. This exciting addition is an extension of our brand new locomotion systems introduced in update 8, allowing animals to glide or doggy paddle their way through the water seamlessly. And you know, that's another thing I wanted to tell you guys as far as me jumping in just here lately. The animal the animation and the smoothness of the animal of what they've done, guys, it's on freaking par with Frontier. Like, it is on freaking par. These 8 or 9 people, however many are working on it now, is on par with like a 2, 3, maybe 400 person fully budgeted development team. I am thoroughly impressed with where they've come with this. And like I said, I hope you guys will give it another chance. Excuse me, still fighting this freaking cold. But yeah, jump in, look at their state of development, jump in and look at that update 8 and update 9 that is coming here in just a week and a half or so, a couple weeks. And let me know what you think. I am definitely team Prehistoric Kingdom again. They did not just talk the talk; they are walking the walk again. And I think if you've been on the fence about this or you haven't given it a try, now over any other time is the perfect time to jump in this. So this is not a paid the only thing Prehistoric Kingdom has ever given me is when the game first came out, they gave me a key that I'm still using. So this is not a paid ad. Nobody's reached out to me. I am making this video on my full own. And yeah, I just wanted to say these guys are absolutely killing it right now. They are kicking some arse. And I hope you guys will jump in and give them another chance, regardless of what I have said in the past and my personal, my personal expectations for the game. This is, they are running one up right here. Prehistoric Kingdom, they are eating right now. So December 16th, be on the lookout for that. We'll cover it here on the channel, and I'll jump in and show you guys kind of what they brought to us. But anyways, guys, yeah, I'm S. Wolf. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me. Subscribe to keep up with some more Prehistoric Kingdom content, which is triumphantly making its way back on the channel now. And yep, I will catch you guys in the next one.